Chapter 2: Nutrition and the Best Foods to Eat During Pregnancy. The ancient Greek physician Hippocrates once said, "Let food be thy medicine, and let medicine be thy food." This definitely holds true when you're pregnant. A clean, healthy, and wholesome diet will work wonders for you and your baby. We live in a society that is smothered with a plethora of food choices. The hard truth is that the majority of these foods are detrimental to our bodies in the long run. Additives, preservatives, chemicals, processed foods, junk foods, genetically modified foods, etc., are all part of our diet these days and are wreaking havoc on our health. Obesity has become an epidemic. The number of people suffering from diabetes, high cholesterol, digestive issues, etc. have skyrocketed. The main culprit? Our diet. Changing one's diet and eating clean is a Herculean task. You absolutely can't do it overnight, and don't even think that willpower will work. You will need to make small changes to your diet gradually till you form the habits of eating right. That is why it is imperative that you start making these changes 3 months before getting pregnant. You'll then be able to ease into a healthy diet relatively smoothly and easily. How many calories should I consume? Many women wonder about this. They do not want to consume too many calories for fear of putting on weight. But then they have all these sudden food cravings that seemed to pop out of nowhere. The first thing you should note: do not obsess over your calories when you're pregnant. Now is really not the time to be analyzing and counting calories. Pregnancy gives you the permission to take 9 months off from the calorie counting and agonizing over the numbers. That being said, it's also not a free pass to gorge yourself on whatever food comes your way. Eat sufficient food, but eat the proper food. Restricting your calories could potentially harm your baby. Low birth weight, poor fetal development, weakness in the mother, etc. are all often related to not consuming enough food. Always remember, whatever weight you gain can be burnt off after childbirth. A warning though: if you consume too many calories, there are problems too. You will gain too much weight, which will put you at risk for diabetes, heart problems, early labor, pre-eclampsia, etc. It's all about balance. Eat enough for both you and your baby. Eat healthy and eat in moderation. Before going any further, you will need to calculate your pre-pregnancy recommended daily caloric intake. This is actually just your normal caloric requirement if you were not pregnant. You can find this out at www.freedieting.com/tools/calorie_calculator.htm. Now, we'll look at the foods that you should be consuming during your pregnancy. Truth be told, healthy foods are healthy foods, whether you are pregnant or not. It doesn't matter if you're male, female, young, or old. Good food choices are always beneficial. The only difference is that now you're pregnant, and it's even more important to eat right because another life depends and is affected by your food choices. Yep, the pressure is on. Foods you must eat. In the fitness industry, there's a saying: calories are not created equal. That means you could eat 300 calories from different foods and have a world of different results. For example, if you ate 2 bananas and 2 apples a day, that would be roughly 300 calories. What if you got all 300 calories from 2 scoops of chocolate ice cream? Would the benefits be the same? Guess which one is going to be better for your baby? Number 1. Eat whole foods. Whole foods could also be called single ingredient foods. For example, a broccoli is a single ingredient food. You pick it up, you know what it is, and you know it grew from the ground. Now, let's look at white bread. Most people have no idea how it's made, what ingredients were used, and how in the world did they get the bread so white anyway. The moment you have no idea what goes into the food, it's best you avoid it. White bread uses refined flour that is bleached white, and all kinds of artificial ingredients go into making a loaf. None of it is doing your body any favors. Avoid processed foods and stick to natural foods. Number 2. Eat fruits and veggies. This is common sense. We all know that fruits and vegetables contain a ton of vitamins and minerals that do us good. Be consistent with your diet. You must eat these daily. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. You can't eat 7 apples on Saturday and expect to get the job done. It doesn't work that way. Consistency is key. Number 3, make sure you're only eating good carbs. Carbs have received a bad reputation over the years. The truth is that carbs are essential for us. This is especially so when you're pregnant. Carbs give you energy and make up a sizable chunk of your required calories. What matters is that you consume carbs from healthy sources. Fruits, vegetables, whole grain breads, potatoes, oats, quinoa, brown rice, etc. are all excellent carb sources. Pizzas, white bread, white flour products, etc. are bad carbs that should be avoided. Number 4, eat enough protein. These are essential too. Get your proteins from lean meats, eggs, beef, and beans. Once again, focus on the single ingredient requirement. A few cuts of lean chicken breasts are good. A chicken nugget is not good. A slab of steak is good. A few sausages are not good. Number 5, try and keep it organic if possible. While this can be a little costly, it is highly beneficial. If you can afford to eat organic for the 9 months that you're pregnant, go for it. Organic foods are free of pesticides and synthetic fertilizers. In the event that your budget does not allow you to go completely organic, then make sure some of the foods that you consume are organic. Foods such as apples, bell peppers, celery, cherries, grapes, nectarines, peaches, pears, potatoes, raspberries, spinach, and strawberries have been found to contain high levels of pesticides. So try and keep these organic if you can. Number 6, eat the right kind of fat. Extra virgin olive oil and virgin coconut oil are 2 of the best types of fat you can consume. In fact, of the 2, the coconut oil is better. Saturated fats are found in meat and animal products such as butter. These are best eaten in moderation. If you follow everything mentioned earlier in this chapter and just print out the following food list below, you will do just fine.